everyone, Kirby fan here. So if this sounds a little different from how the rest of the earlier Kirby month reviews are going to sound, it's because it's the middle of July, really more like late July, but close enough to being in the middle, and I just realized when I'm getting all the videos ready for uploading that I haven't talked about Team Kirby Clash Deluxe. Or at the very least I did, and the initial recording of me doing it is just gone. So this is probably going to sound a little more like my current videos. Sorry, I'm going back and forth with the mic quality. This is just the easiest way to get these videos done. I thought this was done already. Turns out it's not. But Team Kirby Clash Deluxe. It's going to be a little hard talking about this one just because I've already... Actually, the Super Kirby Clash video is already ready. So not only have I already talked about it, but I've edited it, I've read over my points multiple times, so it's going to be a little hard to talk about this one without bringing that one up, which is kind of the whole point of not having done Super Kirby Clash yet. But I'll try. So Team Kirby Clash Deluxe, free-to-play game on the 3DS. I have it as my third from the bottom. Without going into too much again, not comparing it to Super Kirby Clash, just standalone game. It's good. It's fine. It's alright. I love the setup. As a minigame in Planet Robobot, I think it's fantastic. I think, again, the setup for this game, really good. I really like how it's kind of a medieval setting and you have these really standard medieval weapons that function as the copy abilities. You have a healing doctor, you have a mage that can specialize in time, and it's also broken. You have the Sword Hero, who focuses on helping his teammates and attacking. You have the Hammer Lord, who's strong, burly, and slow. Deals a lot of damage, or at least that's the intent. Turns out Hammer Lord is actually that slow, can't deal that much damage. But I like the setup, and I love the idea of having a Kirby game where you do nothing but fight bosses. I really like that. And I think if we had a version of this game that wasn't free-to-play, but we had this setup, it would work out a lot better. But because it's free-to-play, it just winds up being a little awkward when you're going through the game, you're having a lot of fun, and then you're out of gem apples, and you can't advance because you need them to progress. And the only way to get gem apples after a certain point is to either wait for the tree to grow more gem apples, or spend real-life money and give it to Magalore. And that's where my problem with the game really boils down. It really comes into fray. I think if this was a game where feasibly you could finish it without spending any money. Maybe not one day. I understand that this is free to play and they want to make some money off of it. I can understand that to an extent. But if they made it so that you could finish it in a reasonable amount of time without spending money, or you could finish it, but if you wanted to get the best gear so that you can get the best scores, have an easier time unlocking everything, in that case, I think I'd be able to understand a little bit better why this free-to-play model is here. But as it is, it just really feels like a greedy cash grab, and I don't like that. One perk of this game that I do gotta say, I go into this more with Super Kirby Clash and Kirby Star Allies, so I'm not going to say much here, but the game does run at 60 FPS. It uses the same system, same engine that Planet Robobot did, and I think in that regard, you know, as far as the game's visuals go, as far as the music goes, it's all very good. All the very standard modern Kirby, I guess, is the best way to put it. It's very standard in terms of how it looks and how it sounds and how it controls, all that. But it works. It's very functional. I enjoy controlling Kirby in this. I enjoy beating the bosses. I enjoy finding strategies, even though most of the time the strategy does just kind of revolve around using the B-Mage because it's broken. Spoiler alert, it's still broken in Super Kirby Clash. They did nothing to fix it. And this game also has multiplayer, and I like the multiplayer a lot, but the problem is that without online, it's just very hard to play with other people. This is one of those games that not a lot of people really got into, so it's very hard to actually meet. It's free to play, which makes it sound very easy to get into, but not a lot of people really got this one, really care about it all that much, which that part's a lot easier to understand. But when you try to find somebody to actually play this with, it's a little bit harder. Super Kirby Clash at least has the online, so even if you don't know anybody, you can still get to people just fine. I don't think it being online only is necessarily a problem with the game. That's all I really got to say about Kirby Clash Deluxe. It's not bad. It's definitely a lot better than what I was expecting it to be when I found out it was free to start. But it has all the problems that a free to start game has. Has some problems of its own. especially with the unbalance with the beam. I love things that are unbalanced, but I like all things to be viable. This game, you can make a team of 4 beam mages and it'll be better than a well-rounded team. Beam mage is just really, really, really good. That's all I got to say about Super Kirby Clash. Thanks so much for watching. Back to the old mic quality, I guess. I still really don't know how to compare. The unscripted videos won't be too much longer. I say this quite a few times, I think, in the unscripted videos, but you don't have to worry about these being unscripted for much longer. This is just so that I can get the ones that I don't care about too much out of the way early, so that when it comes time to the ones that I do care about, I don't experience big burnout. That'll be that. Thanks so much for watching. I've been Kirby Fan. Hope you're enjoying Kirby Month, and I'll see you tomorrow for another video. Bye-bye.